remember you forever, Eddie. Through the sacrifice you made, we can't believe the price you paid for love. His last name, fast as he came, he was often flying. Times were really trying, Eddie and his mother alone. Soon another mister, soon a baby sister. Mama kept swinging and Eddie kept singing. Oh. And now, the tragic story. Eddie's sister, Mary Louise, needed an operation. To get the money, he would have to become an overnight sensation. Eddie believed the American people had wonderful, love-giving hearts. His well-publicized end, he considered, would send his memorial album to the top of the charts, and it did. Singer dies, to our shock and surprise, in a plane crash or a flashy sports car. He becomes quite well known, and the kindness he's shown has made more than one post-mortem star. Well, you did it, Eddie. And though it's hard to applaud suicide, you gave all you could give so your sister could live. All America's choked up inside, man. We'll remember you.
Film. Sånn, det har jeg også på markeringen. Andre kledde seg for en liten stund siden. Jeg var redd at det kom. Det er ikke noe trent sånn. Turist som jeg er. Jeg har vært på hoven dyr. Og det er faktisk bygget noen. Kjenner du noen som ble bygget noen?
About Silence Day, as we drive along the so-called highway, I stop the pickup on the hilltop nearby, so we can gaze upon the blue sky. I feel so safe with my hands upon the wheel. It's just like everything around me becomes unreal. Tell stories close to lies about despair. Is there a place to stop around here? Is there a place to stop around here? Is there a place to stop? And as the afternoon comes sneaking in, it brings with it from the ocean a cold wind. try to find a place with gasoline. Is there a place to stop?
Trærne har blitt riktig høye. Så kan dere se, de har ikke vedlikeholdt stien her. Det har vært litt høy vannstand i vinter også. Så resten av veien her er vasket vekk. Det går jo an å vasse over, men det er like holden å gjøre. Og det er litt uklar luft. Jeg har litt utsikt mot en balsen og badeplassen. Det er mulig å få inntrykk av hvor mye vann det er herifra, men det er nok en god del vann. Du kan se kirketårnet stikke opp der. Må jo opp og se på det også, men det er ganske sånn ordinært.
like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eyes, like black holes in the sky. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You were caught in the crossfire of childhood stardom, blown on the steel breeze. Come on, you target for faraway laughter. Come on, you stranger, you legend, you martyr, and shine. You reached for the secret too soon. You cried for the moon. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Threatened by shadows at night and exposed in the light. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Well, you wore out your welcome with random precision, rode on the steel breeze. Come on, you raver, you seer of visions. Come on, you painter, you piper, you presser, and shine.
I was not myself last night, couldn't set things right with apologies or flowers. Out of place as a crying clown who could only frown, and the play went on for hours. And as I lived my role, I swore I'd sell my soul for one love who would stand by me and give me back the gift of laughter, yeah. One love would stand by me, and after making love we dream a bit of style. We dream a bunch of friends, dream each other's smile, and dream it never ends. I was not myself last night. In the morning light I could see the change was showing. Like a child who was always poor, reaching out for more, I could feel the hunger growing. And as I lost control, I swore I'd sell my soul for one love who would sing my song, fill this emptiness inside me. One love who would sing my song and lay beside me while we dream a bit of style. Dream a bunch of friends, dream each other's smile, and dream it never ends. All my dreams are lost and I can't sleep, and sleep alone could ease my mind. All my tears have dried and I can't weep. Old emotions, may they rest in peace, and dream a bunch of friends. Rest in peace, and dream it never ends.
River broke, the bloodwood and the desert oak, holding wrecks and boiling diesels, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to save fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to save fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. I will scare the cockatoos from Kentar East to yonder Moo. The western desert lives and breathes in 45 degrees. The time has come to save fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has on a search patrol, hunting Charlie down. It was in the jungle wars of '65. My weapon jammed and I got stuck way out and all alone. And I could hear the enemy moving in close outside. Just then I heard a twig snap and I grabbed my empty gun. And I dug in scared while I counted down my fate. And then a big Marine, a giant with a pair of friendly eyes, appeared there at my shoulder and said, wait. When he came in close beside me, said, don't worry, son, I'm here. If Charlie wants to tangle now, he'll have two to dodge. I said, well, thanks a lot. I told him my name and asked him his. And he said, the boys just call me Camouflage. Coming through the brush and all around our ears. It was then I saw this big Marine light a fire in his eye. And it was strange, but suddenly I forgot my fears. Well, we fought all night, and side by side we took our battle stance. And I wondered how the bullets missed this man. 'Cause they seemed to go right through him, just as if he wasn't there. And the morning we both took a chance and ran. And it was near the riverbank when the ambush came on top of us. And I thought it was the end, and we were had. Then a bullet with my name on it came buzzing through a bush. And that big Marine, he just swatted with his hand, just like it was a fly. Whoa, camouflage, things are never quite the way they seem. Whoa, camouflage, this was an awfully strange Marine. And I knew there was something weird about him, 'cause when I turned around, he was pulling a big palm tree right up out of the ground and swatting those Charlies with it from here to kingdom come. When he led me out of danger, I saw my camp and waved goodbye. He just winked at me from the jungle and then was gone. And when I got back to my HQ, I told him about my night and the battle I'd spent with a big Marine named Camouflage. When I said his name, a soldier gulped and a medic took my arm and led me to a green tent on the right. He said, you may be telling true, boy, but this here is Camouflage, and he's been right here since he passed away last night. In fact, he's been here all week long. But before he went, he said Semper Fi, and said his only wish was to save a young Marine caught in a barrage. So here, take his dog tag, son. I know he wants you to have it now. And we both said a prayer for a big Marine named Camouflage. Whoa, camouflage, things are never quite the way they seem. Whoa, camouflage, this was an awfully big Marine. So next time you're in a jungle fight and you feel a presence near, or hear a voice that in your mind will lie, just be thankful that you're not alone and you've got some company from a big Marine the boys call Camouflage.
asleep I hear a voice. Is it only in my mind? Or is it someone calling me? Someone I failed and left behind. To work it out, I let them in. All the good guys and the bad guys that I've been. All the devils that disturb me and the angels that defeated them somehow. Come together in me now. Face to face I greet the cast. Set in silence we begin. Companions in an empty room. I taste their victory and sin. To work it out, I let them in. All the good guys and the bad guys that I've been. All the devils that disturb me and the angels that defeated them somehow. Come together in me now. A tale of beauty and the beast. I defend my soul to those who would accuse me. I share the famine and the feast. I have been a world and I felt it turning. Seen the jest, the yearning to amuse me. Like a circus on parade, seldom close enough to see. I wander through an angry crowd, wonder what's become of me. To work it out, I let them in. All the good guys and the bad guys that I've been. All the devils that disturb me and the angels that defeated them somehow. Come together in me now.
And Macron, who's a good man, I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "We're celebrating World War II, our victory." I said, "Your victory? Your victory? Tell me about that." And then I called somebody else, and I happened to speak to President Putin at the time. Now, in all fairness to him, he lost 51 million people, and he did fight. Russia fought. Sort of interesting, isn't it? He fought with us in World War II, and everybody hates him. And Germany and Japan, they're fine. You know, someday somebody will explain that, but I like Germany and Japan too. But Putin is a little confused by that, you know. He said, "We lost 51 million people, and we were your ally, and now everybody hates Russia, and they love Germany and Japan." I said, "Let's explain that sometime."